Okay.
Here we are for another episode of Talking Sports with the Legend. Tonight's guest is Jesse Madden, the grandson of the great John Madden. Go ahead, Stevie boy.
Where were you born?
Well, thank you for having me on, Steve. And,
Welcome.
I was born in Pleasanton, California, and it's a suburb about 20 minutes outside of Oakland, California.
Did you grow up there?
Yep, I did. I've lived there my whole life.
Well, real quick, Steve, how are the fires, Jesse?
So it's not terribly bad where I am, but north of me it's really bad, and further south and inland is bad. But it's not terrible where I am.
Right, you guys getting the smoke, right? That's all you're getting, right?
Yeah. So the air quality was really bad last week.
Jeez.
But it's pretty good. It's been pretty good the past couple of days.
Just what we need, right? Oh, man. Well, good luck. Go ahead, Steve. I'm sorry.
Who's your favorite football team?
My favorite football team would be the Oakland Raiders. I know that they're moving to Las Vegas, but I went to basically all their home games in Oakland, and I'm a huge Raider fan. I also like the Dallas Cowboys. I know you're probably not a Cowboy fan.
Boo! Yeah, boo!
I am someone.
That's all right. His grandpop was a Cowboy fan. Mm-hmm. We got some Cowboy fans in the family. That's all right.
Where did you go? Where do you go to school?
So right now I go to Bishop O'Dowd High School. It's a private school in Oakland, and so I've been going there for 3 years. And I went to middle school just at my local public middle school. But right now I go to Bishop O'Dowd High School in Oakland. It's awesome.
Are you guys in class, or are you guys doing it on Zoom?
We're doing everything online right now for the first couple weeks, and then we're going to make further decisions in the later months of the semester.
What age did you start playing organized sports?
So I started playing organized sports when I was really young. So like baseball, playing Little League baseball, probably like 5 or 6 years old, and flag football probably when I was like 8 years old. But the first organized sport I ever played was baseball.
When did you start playing tackle football, Jesse?
Yeah, my next
I
question.
first started playing tackle football later than most people in 8th grade. My family's never been a big believer in starting really young, especially in tackle football. So I started in 8th grade, and I felt perfectly fine. I think that's a great age to start tackle football.
Myself also, I agree. I played soccer when I was younger, but football is a tough sport to start when they're that young and little, and now with all these concussions, it's just scary.
Yeah, exactly.
What made you become a quarterback?
I always kind of played quarterback. I always had a good arm, and I also love the leadership responsibilities that the quarterback has to take on, and so that's basically why I play. So love being a leader of the offense.
Did you decide on where you're going to go to college yet?
I'm not 100% sure yet. I still have a lot of time to decide, but I have some great options, and I'll definitely let you know, Steve, when I decide.
Good luck on that.
Well, thank you.
Do you feel any added pressure with the last name Madden?
There's definitely a little bit of added pressure, but I hold myself to a high standard in football and in everything I do. So I wouldn't say that there's too much added pressure, but there's definitely a target on your back with the last name Madden, especially playing football in the Bay Area.
Tell me and my fans about the recruiting process.
The recruiting process is really cool, and I've had a lot of fun. And I actually visited Philadelphia last spring. I was being recruited by some schools out where you were from, and it's been awesome. I got to visit some really cool places and meet a lot of really cool people, and it kind of got slowed down because of the virus. I couldn't take any visits anywhere, but I still got to talk on the phone with a lot of really cool people, and it's really fun.
Cool. What famous coaches have you spoken to?
Would this be college coaches or NFL coaches?
Both.
Both.
We love to hear it.
Awesome. So, college coaches, I've talked to, the most notable would be Coach Harbaugh at Michigan, Coach Chip Kelly at UCLA. I met Coach Franklin at Penn State, and he was a really cool guy. And then for NFL coaches, obviously, he's not the coach for the Cowboys anymore, but I really liked Jason Garrett, and he's a super nice guy, and I wish him the best in New York. Now he's the offensive coordinator there. And who else? Jack Del Rio just took the job, a defensive coordinator job for the Redskins, and he's close to our family, and we like him a lot, and he's going to do great things there. So he's probably, I want him to do really well, but Coach Garrett was probably the closest one I got to, and I really liked him, and I wish him the best with the Giants.
And he seems to be a real super nice guy. As much as I don't like the Cowboys, I hated to see everybody getting on his case like everything was his fault, and I think a lot of it falls on the players, and when you get to that level, I don't know what you think about it, but, you know, these coaches, they got a hard job, man. Hard job.
Yeah. Especially when all the pressure is on the head coach.
Oh, yeah.
Because the GM, there's no general manager for the Cowboys. Everything's done by Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones, he doesn't say he's the GM.
Exactly. So if something's not going right, it's going to be on the head coach.
Yeah, always, and he's the one that gets fired. It's a shame.
How cool is it to have John Madden as your grandpa?
It's super cool. It's incredible. I was just over there at his house a couple days ago, and it was just really cool to talk to him. He has a lot of cool information about the NFL, and we always talk about football and just life. He's a super great, he's super supportive, and he's the best grandfather ever. He's truly the best. I love him.
Has your grandpa helped you with football?
Yeah, so he's helped me a lot. He's helped me just little things, you know. He tells me how to carry myself and how to be a leader of a team. And we don't really get into X's and O's that much, but he loves to talk to me about, like, how I need to get better as a leader and just in the mental aspect of the game. He's super helpful, and he's also super helpful with me talking to other people. So like I said, he helped me get introduced to Jason Garrett and Jack Del Rio, and just a lot of connections that help.
Cool.
Jack Del Rio was one of my favorite players when he played, man. He was a great player.
Yeah, Jack's awesome.
I'm sure you played Madden. What year is your favorite year of Madden?
So I've been playing Madden 21, the one that just came out, and I like it a lot. I would say my favorite Madden would have been Madden 16, and I liked it the most because all my friends were playing it, and I just got to play with all my friends on my Xbox, which was super cool. You know, now there are a lot of PS4 people, a lot of Xbox people, but I remember there was something about Madden 16, everybody was playing on the Xbox. And I would just get to play with all my friends, and that's what made it special.
Did you ever get to go to a game? Did you ever get to go to work with your grandpa when he was announcing the game?
I actually did, yeah. So, my grandpa retired in 2008, and so I was in like kindergarten at the time. But the year before he retired, I was able to go to a Chargers game. I believe it was a playoff game, a wild card playoff game, and I got to go on the field before the game and sit in the booth before they started their broadcast, and it was a really, really fun time.
That's awesome, man. That was one of the reasons after he retired and he started doing the announcing, man. I loved him even more because he told it like it was, man. He didn't hold anything back, and and he didn't really hear much for it because he was a great coach. So these guys couldn't say anything about his opinion because he was right in 99% of the things he did and said. I loved him, man.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Oh.
And then last question. What if you could hang out with 3 people? Who would you like to hang out with if they're dead or alive? And watch a football game.
To watch a football game. He figured instead of the dinner question a lot of people ask, I said, ask him who he likes to watch a game with.
Okay. I would love to watch a game with Tom Brady. He's my favorite quarterback. Even though I'm not a Patriots or a Buccaneers fan, he does everything the right way, and I think it would be great to watch a game with him. Let me see. I think it would be really cool to watch a game with probably Randy Moss because he was my favorite receiver. Even though I don't play receiver, I think it would be cool to have one great quarterback and one great receiver watching a game with those 2 guys. And then for the third person, it would probably be probably Al Davis, just because I wasn't able to spend much time with him because he passed away when I was really young. But I've heard so many great stories about how great of a person he was and how much he meant to the game of football. It'd be really cool to watch a game with him.
Once a Raider, always a Raider.
Yes, exactly.
I forgot one question. Do you have any hobbies?
Yeah, so I have a lot of hobbies. So obviously I love playing football. I love basketball. I don't play basketball at my school, but I play a lot of basketball with my friends at the park. And I play golf with my friends a lot. And I'm not super good at golf yet, but it's fun. And obviously I like playing the Madden video game. That's always a good hobby. And but that's about it. I mean, seriously, I'm school, football, spending time with my friends. When I'm with them, I'm usually playing basketball or golf. And out here in California, it gets really hot during the summer, so I go swimming a lot. But those are kind of all my hobbies. Nothing too much, nothing too crazy.
And how cool is it to sit in with the Madden in the meeting this year to make Madden?
Yeah, so they sent me like their prototype PowerPoint, and it was really cool to see. So that was like in like March or April, and then it was really cool to see how they made those little notes into the whole game, and you can see how it changes in Madden 21. It's super cool. It's super cool what EA Sports is able to do with that game, and they just got to keep moving forward because, especially with I think they're coming out with a new PlayStation console.
Yes.
So, they got to keep evolving. Just keep moving forward. Keep making it a better game.
All right, that's it. Thank you for your time, Jesse, and good luck this year.
Thanks so much.
Good luck this season, and good luck picking a university, man.
Yeah.
Take care, buddy.
Awesome.
Thank you very much,
Thank
and
you guys.
tell your grandpop we were asking for him. He's a great guy. Take care.
All right.
Bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thanks for taking your time.
Take care.
Appreciate it.